Hey everybody, welcome to a unexpected part 2 to this episode. Unfortunately, like I said, it's a brand new camera. I didn't notice that the power save was on, and it basically stopped the video at 29 minutes and 49 seconds, which is interesting but fixed. So it won't happen again, hopefully. If not, then we will go into part 2s. Hopefully not. Let's leave it at that. But it's okay. We were up to our last comic, so I will conclude what I was saying about Green Lantern and then go into actually my year in review, since I really have nothing to say much about both companies or anything like that. Okay, first we were talking about the lanterns and how DC Comics is making them look, you know, all good. Like most of them are looking good except for Sinestro, who, like I said, could go back to being bad like that and no one would even really notice, because he has that personality where he could be bad or good. It just depends on his what he can get out of the deal. So anyway, I was saying the Green Lanterns right now are going to be going at war with each other, so they're a 50-50. Atrocitus you feel bad for because you see his past now, and same thing with Larfleeze. You see he just wants his family. So that's two Lanterns you feel bad for and one that's 50-50. The Star Sapphires are mainly good. There's really nothing very bad about them, so Star Sapphires are good. The Blue Lanterns represent hope, so they're good. The Black Lanterns are all gone except for the Firestorm Black Lantern, whom is probably going to be destroyed before the end of Brightest Day. The White Lanterns and the Indigo Tribe are the only huge question marks at the moment. So there you go. Red Lanterns can go back to being bad. Larfleeze could go back to being bad. You know, all he has to do is kill his family, and you know, all the Lanterns have potential to turn back to being bad. But at the moment, you feel bad for Atrocitus and you feel bad for Larfleeze. So their villainous personas are changed into more of a understanding of why they are the way they are. Which I feel it's good because it gets you really into the story. It gets you more involved. It makes you want to know more about the characters like Dexstar. I'm still waiting for them to do the follow-up to their side story with Dexstar. And 2-to-1 they will at some point, DC. But until then, we'll see. At one point I said Dexstar was the most useless character in all of the Lantern Corps. And now look at him. He's a huge personality as far as I'm concerned, or a huge character to the Red Lantern Corps, because now he has his own backstory, he has his own story to tell. So yeah, so let's go into the review of these comics, and then we will go into the year in review. Green Lantern 61, absolutely pick it up. Green Lantern's been awesome the past few years, the past 2 or 3 years, with 1 or 2 hit or misses, maybe at most 3 or 4. Teen Titans 90 has that classic feel, loving it, loving the pain in the ass Robin, check it out. Flash, number 8, the Reverse Flash, redoing his past. Check it out. The Flash has been good. I'm so glad I didn't drop this title. Action Comics 896, 3 more Lex Luthor. Thank you, God, 3 more Lex Luthor, and then that is it. Young Justice, 100-page special, number 3, volume 3. Check it out if you're interested. Why not? It's really good nostalgic moments. Marvel 200, What If Norman Osborn won Siege. If you're a What If fan, you'll be checking this out. If not, you won't. Dak and Dark Wolverine number 4. I'm enjoying the series thus far. That can change. Osborn number 2. If you are interested in Norman Osborn, and I have a feeling this is somehow going to tie into Amazing Spider-Man, so those of you Amazing Spider-Man fans, you're going to want to check this out. Check this out. If not, you don't have to, but it's a nice little mini-series. Starborn, off to a slow start, but here's to hoping that issue 2 will be picking up. Spider-Man, Astonishing Spider-Man and Wolverine, if you haven't been picking it up, you don't have to. It's really not that big deal of a miss. X-23, number 4, I'm not feeling it, being honest. I'm not sure if I'll be picking up number 5. Halo, Fall of Reach, if you're a Halo fan, you'll be picking this up. If you're not, you won't. The end. Now, let's do our year in review. First, we're going to talk about DC Comics. What did we experience this year from DC Comics? Well, we experienced the end of Blackest Night, which was awesome, and the beginning of Brightest Day, which really stretched out Blackest Night and wasn't as awesome. It was okay. It's still going on. It's 50-50. I feel certain stories are being stretched a little too thin. Other stories can be explained in a quicker manner, but it's not as good as Blackest Night. I don't think anything can top Blackest Night. Believe me, DC Comics is still milking Blackest Night by making busts and lanterns and everything else that's going to be coming out in the year 2011. Okay, what else? We experienced The Flash coming back in Brightest Day. We experienced Green Arrow coming back, but I dropped that series. We experienced the return of Superboy as far as an ongoing series, which I am uberly happy about, and in my opinion it was #1 best ongoing beginnings as far as the year 2010 goes. It is #1 as far as premiere series. We also experienced the beginning of Green Lantern Emerald Warriors, which is leading into War of the Green Lanterns. And basically everything is now teasing towards 2011. When it comes to the Flash, Flash was teasing towards Flashpoint, which is starting up actually this month, the month of January. Green Lantern Emerald Warriors teased towards the War of the Green Lanterns. And Superboy just teased towards all new stuff that's going to be coming in 2011. So DC Comics mainly has big plans for 2011. As a matter of fact, there's a one-shot coming out next week of Steel, and that's going to be pushing towards Doomsday returning. So I'm very excited about that. My only complaint about DC Comics is the fact that Superman has been really drawn thin to like one comic right now. Action Comics has Lex Luthor, but thank God Action Comics 900 will feature the return of the Man of Steel, so Superman will at least have 3 titles. His 2 main, and then the Superman Batman title. I'm hoping in the year 2011 that DC Comics will somehow bring back either Man of Steel or Man of Tomorrow. Or put Superman back in Adventure Comics, but I doubt that because they want 2 Legion comics now for some apparent reason. So, and also the price cut. DC Comics has cut all of their ongoings, every single one of these comics except for the DC Comics Presents 100-page Spectacular. You'll notice all these comics are $2.99. Why? Because DC Comics cares about their fans and they want their fans to be able to afford their books. That was awesome business as far as DC Comics is concerned. DC Comics, kudos to you. You guys are great. Other than milking Blackest Night and shrinking Superman, I have nothing bad to say. Also, really the focal point of this year for DC Comics was the return of Batman, Green Lantern, and the return of Flash, Green Arrow, the few comics that started up again with Brightest Day, and also the return, like I said, of the ongoing series for Superboy, Connor Kent Superboy, not young Clark Kent Superboy. DC Comics was amazing this year. Other than the unfortunate, lackluster Brightest Day, DC Comics has been awesome this year, I feel. And hopefully they'll continue into the year 2011. You know, there's a lot of things that look really good for 2011. Green Lantern, the movie, let's hope Ryan Reynolds can pull it off. I've heard a lot of people say they're not really excited. It doesn't exactly look good. Being honest, I really am 50-50 on the whole movie, so we'll just, I guess, see when that happens. Now let's move into Marvel. Marvel Comics has made a dirty play claiming that they were going to lower the prices of their comics and then retracted that statement a few days later. So that's pretty crappy business right there. We witnessed the Siege. We witnessed the fall of Norman Osborn, the end of the Dark Reign completely, and the beginning of the Heroic Age. Spider-Man went from Brand New Day to Big Time, which is the next phase in his life, without Mary Jane, which if Marvel wants to go that route, then that's fine with me. We're going to be experiencing a new Spider-Man. We've experienced a new Spider-Man costume. Hopefully it's not permanent. We've experienced 3 Avenger teams. Now there are the originals, the new, and the Secret Avengers, all which titles I've unfortunately had to drop because none of them seemed interesting except Secret Avengers, which was 50-50. We've experienced the Hulk, the War of the Hulks. We've experienced Doom Wars. We've experienced Shadowland, which I stopped getting Shadowland. We've experienced Ultimatum, the return, like all the new Ultimate Universe, which really isn't good at all anymore. It's practically crap. Really, Marvel Comics in general has gotten the most criticism from me this year, and that is A, because of the bad business, and B, because of the shitty writing. And you know, you get one writer, Brian Michael Bendis, shit, doing tons of books, and all of it looks the same and sounds the same and isn't good. You don't give one person that much to do, because that kind of ruins the person. my opinion. A lot of people say I'm wrong. That's up to you guys. I mean, once again, this is just my opinion. Deadpool was spammed like crazy this past year. Why we needed so many Deadpool books is beyond me. Now they got to cut a Deadpool book. My opinion, you should cut 2 Deadpool books. But you want to cut just one? Fine. Hopefully it's team-ups, because that's Spider-Man's department in my opinion. But then again, you did Wolverine team-ups too, Marvel. What do I hope from Marvel in the year 2011? Well, I hope Marvel does better business, because their business was shit this year. You don't make a statement to compete with your rival company and then retract it. I am looking forward to Fear itself. I'm hoping that Fear itself is really good, because Lord knows Marvel Comics has been promoting Doom War, Shadowland, and those two kind of stunk. I mean, Siege was great, but I really didn't care for Shadowland, and Doom Wars I'm about ready to sell on eBay the entire run. So hopefully Marvel will be doing better business this year. So that's really it. As far as as far as my reviews go, you could expect to see new series returning. As a matter of fact, I have a series that I'm going to be kickstarting again in about 2 weeks. So you guys are going to be seeing the return of an old series that was on here. I'm looking forward to reviewing even more books. Like I said, there's something really big in the works that you guys will hear about soon. Some of you already know about it, because I've been telling you guys about certain things that I've been seeing that I know some of you would be interested in. I'm glad I got into the independent companies this year, because a lot of the independent work is great, namely Darkwing Duck. I'm so glad. Nostalgic moments galore. Walking Dead is an amazing series, even though people thought I'd be lost. I'm really not that lost. It's really not that hard to get lost. I just don't know some of the characters, which eventually, when I get the trade paperbacks, I'll catch up on. Lady Death is starting up next year. Vampirella, Amber's run on Vampirella is continuing. Stan Lee's 3 comics look amazing. I have not read Soldier Zero yet. Starborn's off to a slow start. The Traveler is amazing. I would absolutely, out of all 3 right now, if you have to pick one, check out The Traveler. That series is off the hook, and it's only got 2 comics out right now, so you can catch up like that. Yeah, hopefully with DC Comics cuts, I'll be honest with you guys, you're going to be seeing a lot more DC Comics, because I'm going to jump back into some old series that I stopped reading from way back before I even started doing comic reviews. I'm going to be jumping back into those series now, seeing if they're really good, and if they are, not that many, maybe about 2 or 3, not so many that it's going to be like a DC Comic dominated review. I'm also looking forward to next year. Venom #1 is coming out, so I'll be checking out the first issue at least of Venom. The Red Lantern Corps, like I said, is coming out. You'll definitely be seeing that. I don't think there's really anything much else that's coming out in #1s, but I'll keep you guys up to date with that. And you'll definitely be seeing Venom, at least, since I'll be dropping probably X-23 and X-Force. Venom will probably take the place of one of those books, and we'll see what other book takes the place of X-Force. So yeah, I hope you guys had a wonderful New Year. I hope you had a wonderful holiday vacation. I'm sorry you guys are back at work and everything now. I apologize that this comic review is up late. I've already started uploading part 1. This part is actually being filmed an hour or 2 later. Trying to figure out how to fix part 1. Since I can't fix it, I'm basically just continuing from it. And yeah, so I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully my comics will be coming this week on time, which would be tomorrow. Usually I get them on Friday or Saturday. So hopefully they'll come on time, and I'll have my reviews on time, because like I said, I want to keep on top of everything this year. I want to make sure I keep on top of everything this year. For you guys, you know, I like to review things for you guys. I like to tell you guys what's good and what's not good out there. I love promoting superheroes, love promoting comic books. Anything I could do for any company to help promote and get people interested in comics, I'm more than willing to do. You know, guys, keep in contact via messages. Feel free to comment any and all videos you see. You can look forward to seeing Season 2 of Spider-Man Superboy coming soon. I know I'm doing like a big full site thing right now, but might as well since I got the extra time on this video. And you can look forward to some series that me and my brother independently will be writing and shooting. And yeah, and the comic reviews every week, of course. Will be on time this year. I don't want what happened last year to happen this year. Hopefully Knock wood, won't happen. And yeah, so I will see you guys this weekend, hopefully with my panel, if not by myself, reviewing a lot of comics coming out the first week of January. So look forward to that, and I will see you guys real soon, a few days soon. Catch you guys there. Take care. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see you guys on the weekend probably. Later.